Yo, what's up guys? It's Noah here, and in today's video we're going to be talking through some of my favorite picks on Prizepicks for today's slate for Friday, March the 4th. We do have a bigger slate tonight. We have a 9-gamer, and there are 2 props that I do have circled that I do like at first look. I am recording this video around noon Eastern on Friday, so not the entire board has been posted, and there still are some injury news that we're waiting on for some teams. But there are 2 props that I do like that we will talk about in this video. We went 1-1 on the 2 props that we gave out yesterday. Over 4 assists for Jason Tatum. That wound up hitting. He finished with 5 assists. And then we took over 22.5 points for Zach LaVine. We needed 23 points from him. He finished with 22. So, it's unfortunate, man. A lot of these props, I feel like I'm on, my process is right. My thought process behind them is right. And I'm just getting, super unlucky. Missing these guys by, 1 or 2 points. Yesterday, we missed the LaVine prop by 1 point, and that's what killed us. So, we went 1-1 yesterday. Hopefully, today we can go 2-0. Hopefully, our guys can, just go over. We don't have to deal with any last-minute sweats or anything like that. But again, I got 2 picks that I do like. We'll talk about in a second. Before we do get started, please do hit the like button down below, guys. I always do appreciate the likes. And if you are new to the channel here, make sure you click that subscribe button as well. We are on the road to 25,000 subscribers. Hopefully, by the end of March, we'll hit that number. I know since I've been making these prospect videos, I've seen a lot of new faces on the channel, a big increase in subscribers. So definitely all you guys that are new that have seen the videos, have enjoyed them. I appreciate you watching. Make sure, if you have not yet, hit that subscribe button. And also, if you're new and you have not checked out Prizepicks, maybe you bet on a sports book like DraftKings Sportsbook, FanDuel Sportsbook. You want to try out Prizepicks, you can go sign up over there and use code NOAH. They'll give you a 100% match on your first deposit up to $100 when you do sign up with my promo code. Prizepicks usually does have a little bit softer lines compared to sports books. There's also no juice on Prizepicks, so you can bet really heavy favorites and not be penalized for that. So yeah, if you guys want to sign up over on Prizepicks, use my code NOAH. We'll give you a 100% match on your first deposit. But yeah, guys, I got 2 picks for today. We'll talk through these 2 picks. One's in the points category, one is in the rebounds category. And we'll start off in the points category with a guy that I've been betting points on a lot lately, and he's been hitting it consistently. And I know a lot of people are on this prop, but I think the line is still a little bit too low, and that's for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander over 27.5 points. That is the first prop that I do like quite a bit for today. So we can just kind of take a look at SGA over their last 3, 4, 5 games without Lou Dort, without Josh Giddey. Those guys are going to be out once again for Oklahoma City. So on the season with Lou Dort and Giddey off the floor, SGA has played 285 minutes with those guys off the floor. Usage rate 37%. His usage goes up 6.5%. So big bump in usage. And then his points, points per 36. He's averaging per 36 minutes with those guys off the floor. He's averaging 35.5 points per 36 minutes. So he's been scoring a ton, been really productive without Giddey and without Dort. And you can just take a look at his games, over his last 3 or 4 games. I mean, with those guys off the floor, he's gone over this prop very easily. Last game was a little bit of a sweat, but got 32 points against Phoenix in a tough matchup, 36 against Indiana, 37 against Sacramento. And the last game barely went over against Denver, had 29 points. The matchup against Minnesota, I think, is decent. Minnesota, defensively, they've been about middle of the pack in defensive rating on the season, but Minnesota does play at a really fast pace. They're actually 3rd in pace on the season. I think this game should be played at a pretty fast pace in general because the OKC, they're in the top half in pace as well. So I definitely think it's a good spot for SGA. The usage, the opportunity is going to be there. The shot attempts are going to be there. He's just going to have the ball in his hands so much. He's going to dominate the usage on this Thunder team while Giddey and Dort are still out. So I think we got a pretty good possibility of him hitting over 27.5 points. The only issue when it comes to betting on OKC guys is blowout. This team is really bad. They're going to get blown out a lot. But lately, they've been able to keep games close enough to where SGA plays his full minutes. If SGA plays his full minutes tonight, feel pretty good about him getting us 28 points and hitting his over 27.5 points. So that is the first pick that I like quite a bit on Prizepicks for today. And then the second pick I like is in the rebounds category. Guy that obviously is a really, really good rebounder. Rudy Gobert over 12.5 rebounds. This is the second pick that really stood out to me that I do like quite a bit. So we can actually take a look at Gobert's rebounds just over his last 3 games. So he had that stretch where he got injured. I think maybe right before the All-Star break he got injured. He wasn't getting his full minutes then, and then the All-Star break happened. And then since he's come back from the All-Star break, he's been playing close to, if not his full minutes. I mean, you can look at his rebounds and see that his rebounds have gone way up. They've gone basically back to normal. I mean, on the season, Rudy Gobert is averaging almost 15 rebounds per game. And like I said, his minutes, they've gone way up. So he played 34 minutes against Dallas, played 29 minutes against Phoenix, and then he played 38 minutes in an overtime game last game against Houston. So he's getting 32, 34 minutes, which is what he's been playing on average on the season. When he first came back from injury, he wasn't playing his full minutes, and we saw a lot of his props were, he was hitting a lot of his unders. He wasn't really getting there. Well, now I think the market has been slow to adjust for Gobert being back to his, his normal role. And we saw like early in the season, Gobert's rebound line was like every day it would be like 14 and a half. Honestly, I think his rebound projection should be like 13 and a half, maybe even 14. He's literally the best rebounder in the league. He averages the most rebounds per game. 12 and a half, I think, is easily doable here, especially in a pretty decent matchup against the Pelicans. Pelicans actually have been good rebounding this season. J-Val is a good rebounder, but Gobert's he's always around the rim. He's always dominating on the glass. He's just one of these guys that can put up massive rebounding games every day. You can look at on the season. Averages almost 15 rebounds per game. So over 12 and a half rebounds for Rudy Gobert. I like quite a bit today. Feel pretty good about this line. I think a lot of his other props look pretty appealing too. I just think the market in general and Prizepicks has not adjusted yet for Gobert being back to his playing his full minutes. 38 fantasy points, I still even think that's too low. He's hit that in 3 straight. Probably will hit that again if he plays 32, 34 minutes. But I feel best about his rebounds just because rebounding is something that Gobert is always going to do. He can have like a mediocre fantasy game, but have a big rebounding game still. So I think over 12 and a half rebounds for Rudy Gobert looks really appealing. These are 2 picks I like quite a bit today at first look, guys. Over 27 and a half points for SGA. Over 12 and a half points for Rudy Gobert. You can take those 2 picks, do a power play. If you hit both plays, we'll get 3 XR money. That's usually what I do. I personally like to do power plays. Yesterday, if you did a flex play, you got half your money back because Zach LaVine came up 1 point short. So if you want to go for the safer route, you can do a flex play or you can do power play. But either way, hopefully we can hit both these picks. Hopefully we can win some money tonight. Hopefully our guys can go over and not fall 1 point short like last night with Zach LaVine. But yeah, guys, if you enjoy these videos, hit that like button down below. I appreciate you watching as always. Hit that subscribe button as well. If you guys do want more of my favorite plays on Prizepicks, I do give those out over on Patreon. So if you're interested in becoming a Patreon member, you can check that out. It's linked down below in the description. I give out all my additional Prizepicks plays over there. All of my other updated DFS content, our Discord chat, that is all available for Patreon members. Provide a lot over on Patreon. You can check that out. $20 per month. It's linked down below in the description. But good luck tonight, guys. Appreciate you watching the video. Enjoy your weekend. Don't think I'm going to have any videos up on the weekend. I normally don't upload over the weekend, so I will see you guys back here on Monday. Best of luck tonight. We'll see you Monday. Peace.